practice, embody, master, and self-actualize the 13 ascetic virtues as the living essence of holistic health and leadership, one must no longer treat them as outer commandments, but as inner constellations, frequencies that pulse through breath, posture, tone, rhythm, and presence. Every act becomes an altar, every breath a bridge between the finite and the infinite. You practice by aligning your body to simplicity, your mind to clarity, your heart to compassion, and your service to humanity. You embody by turning every habit into harmony, clothing yourself with humility, eating with mindfulness, speaking with truth, and sleeping in vigilance. You master by allowing discipline to dissolve into devotion until effort becomes effortless grace. You self-actualize by remembering that these virtues are not ladders to climb, but mirrors to polish, each revealing the divine health already within. To live this path is to train your body as the vessel of virtue. Rise each dawn in silence, breathe 13 mindful breaths, and whisper the vow of humility before clothing yourself. I wear truth, not trend, essence, not ego. Eat once a day in gratitude, blessing every bite as sacred medicine. Train your body through strength and stillness equally, muscles formed by movement, mind refined by meditation. Sleep not as escape, but as renewal, sitting upright in spirit, even when lying down in form. Let your posture be prayer, your rest be readiness, your skin radiate the quiet glow of sufficiency. In this way, the body itself becomes scripture, each cell chanting the mantra of balance and purity. You cultivate mental mastery through simplicity of thought. Begin each morning by observing the mind without judgment. End each night by journaling the day's virtues in action. Practice fasting not only from food, but from noise, gossip, comparison, and unnecessary thought. Study sacred texts as mirrors, not trophies. Let each teaching translate into lived wisdom through the stillness of contemplation. When the mind hungers for validation, feed it presence. When it trembles with uncertainty, anchor it in breath. When it races toward ambition, return it to awareness. This mental minimalism purifies perception until clarity becomes your natural state. You nurture emotional health by devotion to forgiveness and presence. Meet every feeling, pleasure or pain, as a guest of transformation. Embrace humility when praised, patience when challenged, and compassion when misunderstood. Forgive before being asked, bless before being thanked, and release before resentment forms. See every interaction as an alms round of the heart. You receive from others not to possess, but to practice gratitude. Let love become your leadership language. Let service be your emotional symmetry. You expand spiritual health by sanctifying the ordinary. Walk as if each step lights the earth. Speak as if each word repairs the world. Work as if each gesture blesses creation. Sit beneath the sky as beneath a temple, remembering that openness is the highest robe of all. Reflect daily on impermanence, not with fear, but with awe, so that every moment is cherished and every breath becomes a benediction. The forest dwells within you, the tree roots in your spine, and the open air flows through your heart. Thus you no longer visit sacred spaces, you become one. And finally, you integrate leadership through service. Lead not by command, but by communion. Guide not by control, but let your influence be transparent, your creativity compassionate, your presence purifying. Transform digital platforms into dharmic temples. Transform your audience into a sangha of seekers. Transform each virtue into a living message through your words, art, business, and body. The conscious global leader does not preach asceticism. He embodies illuminated simplicity. Daily, moment by moment, writing by writing, prayer by prayer, training by training, meditating by meditating, eating by eating, sleeping by sleeping, savasana by savasana, orgasm by orgasm, and thought by thought. You live completely, genuinely, spiritually, scholarly, sexually, legally, socially, physically, emotionally, mentally, absolutely, authentically, holistically, intelligently, wholeheartedly, peacefully, heavenly, locally, internationally, globally, and devotionally. For Oran Leora, Leoran Han, Kalis, and Dr. Shippers. This is your discipline, your devotion, your destiny, and so it is.